Hello and welcome back to Pyre. Now we seem to be rippling, I think, towards another liberation, right? So one of the main three is going to go. It's either going to be Hedwyn or Ruki, just because Judaridol's too useful as a defender, I think, to send away. As much as I love her and want her to be free, hopefully we can get her free at some point. But I remember Volfred saying something about how in his planner he decided which one was more useful to the plan. So I'm going to kind of treat these liberation rites like each one is the last. So I'm going to see, it's a bit fucked up, but I'm going to see which one between Hedwyn and Ruki would be more useful to the plan to send off. Probably going to be Ruki, I guess, because doesn't he have he has like underground connections and stuff. And Volfred's plan is a bit of a shady plan, so some shady connections will help the shady plan. Anyway, we've just finished with the toughest rite I have ever faced in this game. Hopefully I never have to face them again. I feel they're just gone. But I'm sure it will. So close to my only loss, but I think we're now 15-0, so still up, still riding high.
Orelek, he has changed. Scarce resembles now the one with whom we travelled then.
I'm afraid so. I can only begin to imagine what he's been through all these years. Reader, as you can see, Orelek and I, we have some years in common. A story for another day. I need some time to look at how this affects our plan.
45%. Oh, it's getting higher.
Reader, madam, Orelek is a principled person. His freedom was denied him just when it was in his grasp. A doleful tale. Volfred shall tell you more of him in due time. Of that I have no doubt. For now it seems the stars beseech you once again outside.
Time to read the stars. Yeah, here we go. I called it. This is where it matters. It looks like it is going to be against the Dissidents. I don't remember them being that difficult, although they have a fairly decent record, to be honest. Better than the Essence. Wow, I thought they would be pretty good. They got, that's 11 losses. Good lord. In fact, no one's. Like, the Withdrawn? They were okay, actually. And the Dissidents, I believe, and the Accusers. I know a few, I was going to say, a few of them have higher victories than losses, but a lot of the ones that don't. The Essence is the one that surprises me the most. I guess just because they're kind of so divided, because, you know, Tamatha's a bit of an arse. But, oh yeah. Rights to an next liberation, nil. We need no more exiles. Orelek, how is it that you live? And perhaps more importantly, what have you done? So I can't see in here who's the most important to go, but it's probably in the barracks in the Black Wagon.
Once more then, until the fall of Solium. Excellent. Our plan proceeds at pace. We need but continue to make good on all such opportunities the stars present, so much as possible. Then, our ranks within the Commonwealth may yet grow strong enough that we shall sway the people toward our cause. It shall be difficult, but the people have their hearts and consciences, and the Commonwealth has long since lost its way. The never-ending wars with the Highwing remnants, the passing of more sentences of exile than ever before, for increasingly more dubious causes. The burning of books, the outlawing of literacy, these are corruptions of the teachings of the scribes. Together we shall prove it soon enough.
Volfred, sir, what of Orelek?
Volfred says nothing in response at first, but then...
Orelek appears to have his own agenda now. We shall try to keep an eye on him, although our plan remains the same. Anyway, we have a mountain which we need to climb. Let's all rest up a bit, if possible, this night. We fly at break of dawn.
The Nightwings. Okay, we've missed a few pages. You cannot survive the downside if you cannot get around. Howlers shall descend on you, or tempests shall shear you to pieces. That is just the way of it. Travelling through the environs is no simple feat. Consider yourself blessed if you are born a cur. If not, however, you shall have to find a means to cross these lands without the benefit of 4 strong paws. Luce Glorian believes this untamed land can be travelled through means unnatural. I thought at first that he meant sorcery, but he suggests invention. He speculates that carriages could cross this land by harnessing its fury. A wild thought. In my case, my pause shall suffice. Downside climate. I know of no polite way to describe the climate here. It oppresses every living thing, except perhaps the native flora in a few specific areas. Once more, the recommended course is to keep moving. Moving keeps you warm when it is cold, or when it is very hot, you use what strength you can to move to somewhere you can think and breathe. The weather in the downside seems intrinsic to the different regions, which my good friend Molten Millith shall describe. Shelter can be difficult to find, and you cannot stay in it for very long. Perhaps, however, shelter can accompany you rather than constrain you. Okay. Let's read about the Nightwings. What is a life without an adversary? If not for forces that conspire against the will, life would be devoid of its innateness, the desire to overcome. Thus, when we the Eight, at least each fashioned a triumvirate based on our own ideals, we realized a void still needs to be filled, as the night sky needs moonlight. We Eight were united. Our triumvirates shared our affection. They needed us to set them all against a common foe. Thus did we form the Nightwings, a triumvirate envisaged to exceed them all, both through means mortal and divine, and give an undue favour in each turning of the cycle. They are the adversary we all face. Okay. Kind of see the point of the Nightwings now as the kind of test that everyone is compared against. Okay, is there a way here that I can see how useful he would be? Personal, race, common folk, castle, and Commonwealth. This is a life sentence. For 5 years. Damn, son. It doesn't seem like it. Is there a way we can... I don't know, I swear he said he would calculate how useful everyone is, but maybe it pops up in the actual liberation rite. Let's continue our journey and find out. I think we've had enough chats now. It's time to get this plan moving. Over we go. Come on. No time to lose. Past the nest of Trieste. The sparkly unicorn that she is. Here we go. Emperor's Fall. He says Headwind shall gain favour from the scribes. Oh, Ruki. Well, I still kind of want Ruki to go, so we'll land in the Emperor's Ascent. You land amid the fading glory of Mount Aladale, at whose summit awaits the liberation rite. Thus begins our third ascent to the fall of Solium. My agents in the Commonwealth report our plan is proceeding. Let us strive again to liberate one of our own and raise its chances. Let us seek the Imp Scribe's favour. With some time to spare after having landed, you join Ruki on a brief expedition to the monument of Hal the Swallow. Hey Scribes, it's your pal and never loyal servant Ruki Greentail here. Just stopping by and say hello is all. If you're feeling generous, just thought I'd let you know I'd sure like to get on out of here this time, okay? So, let me out, okay? I owe you one. Soon you and he are finished paying your respects. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Halb the Swallow has shown you favour. You soon shall begin your ascent, though there is time as yet to pursue your vocations. On quickness. I think it's appropriate that we study something general. Find a quiet corner near the Black Wagon's grounds. Make sure fellows move slightly faster. I have slightly increased aura faster, I think. The 8 scribes who compose the book, their influence and their experience spreads through the pages. Celerity. Nightwings gain +2 quickness. Oh. Ruki again. Ruki is counting the group's supply of soul when he sees you approach. He rushes right up to you as per his custom. Hey sister, I was just seeing what we could pick up from the slug market next chance we get. You're running some numbers here, and by my count, we've heard old Falcon Rod richer by 549 souls so far, if you can believe that. Sometimes I think he's fleecing us for all we're worth, you know. But I figure we got a decent arrangement going. Hoarding soul ain't gonna do us any good down here, and Ron's merchandise can help us get ahead. Those talismans are weird, right? But they seem to work. Especially if you heap some of that stardust stuff onto them, right? Say, you don't think it's cheating using that stuff, do you, sister? He does not give you the opportunity to answer. Though anyways, that Ron and I, we go way back, alright, like you don't even know. He and I, why technically we knew each other before I ended up down here. He was one of my importers, so to speak. Yeah, he and I, we had a good thing going for a while. Sent all sorts of junk downriver to him, and back in the Commonwealth, the soul was still something to some folk. Still worth something to some folk. One day, of course, the jig was up for me, you understand? So imagine his surprise when I ran right into him, right here on his home turf. Make an effort to imagine Falcon Ron's surprise. I don't want to think of Ron. Yeah, fine, so Ron didn't shed no tears about me getting thrown down. When I first met him face to face, he just says, "Oh hey, Mr. Greentail," like he's expected me or something. Though he did seem pretty miffed at losing me as a supplier. But he got me as a customer. Believe you me, his prices would be 10 times worse if not for Rookie Greentail's premier loyalty discount, taken off the top. Just whatever you do, don't go asking questions about him. Believe you me, the less we know about a good chum Falcon Ron, the better. Yeah, trust me, I ain't gonna ask any questions about fucking Ron. Anyway, I was off to chase my tail for a bit, so I'll be seeing you around, sister. He bounds off out of the wagon. Good chat, I guess. Anyway. All I'm going to buy from Ron is some stardust, I think. I think we've got our talismans pretty sorted out. Pamitha should gain favour. So Gilman, I think Pamitha, I think. If we're sending Rookie off, it's probably going to be the tag team of Pamitha and Rookie with Jadariel. That seems to work quite well. Hedwyn will have to change things around a bit. While traversing the narrow passageways on the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Jormia Menimane, and Pamitha happens to take notice. Well, here we are again, eh, Pamitha? You got yourself into this mess, now maybe you can get yourself back out. Not that you're in any hurry, really. What would you even do if you got out? Think on that for next time. The dead can wait to hear it. Soon you and she are finished paying your respects. As soon as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Jormia Menimane has shown you some favour. 2 presents, that's pretty good, actually. Well, there we are at the gate. You and your companions arrive at the Scribe's Gate before an archway carved of stone. Shall we, reader? The minstrel leads you towards his counterpart, who seems unsurprised to see you all approach. The exiles are the Nightwings, and you again, Tariq. I swear her voice changes every time. It's because it's been several rites before we see her, so... The stars shine darkly this past night. Why are you sounding more and more like fucking Manfred? Nothing more than a portent of your arrival, is it? Likely nothing more. Now they are ready for you. Everyone's starting to sound together now. Then come forth. Each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is you seek while crossing Scribe's Gate. Wait. You. She points to Bertrude. You are new amongst this group. You shall go first. Please, do as she asks, Bertrude, madam. We are known throughout the downside as Big Bertrude. We follow Sanderwood, for we are fond of him. He led us into exile, and he shall lead us out. The Gate Guardian acknowledges her and motions for the rest of you to proceed. Everyone does so, as before, including you. Once you have declared yourselves, she regards you for another moment and beckons towards the mountain's top. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Again, thank you, Celeste. Until the summit, Tariq. Well, that's more than last time. Maybe he's making progress. Alright, Ron. Just shut up, Ron. Jesus. Hey, welcome back, you guys. You know, I guess it's a pretty decent spot for business all of a sudden. Because it used to be, it was real bad up here, you know. I'd just be here and wait, and sometimes it gets real cold, like I was telling you before, and stuff like that. So when are you buying anything or what? Oh, fucking damn it, Ron. I hate you so much. Are they all +2? So why is that one slightly cheaper? Well, whatever. I'm not here to criticize Ron's stupid habits. Quiet, guys. Pleasure doing business for you guys, so, bye, then. See you later. Again, you reach the Fall of Solium, where one among you can go free, provided you prevail against the dissidents in the Liberation Rite. Reader, we would ask a moment of your time.
We have to talk.
As darkness falls, the minstrel and Volfred pulls you aside.
We have some news that is, depending on how you look at it, potentially unfortunate.
Low minstrel detects your attention to the dark night sky.
The stars are fading.
It is true. With the advent of the Titan stars, visibly fewer stars seem to be shining than ones you saw in the sky above.
Yes, the stars themselves are vanishing. Why, I do not yet understand, but what it indicates is this. The rites are drawing to an inexorable end.
The light of the stars. Without it, the rites would be unable to commence.
Anyway, that is the bad news.
The good news is there are a lot of stars to go. How many liberation rites remain, I do not know as yet.
The arithmetic is complicated.
An estimation of the number of stars, the rate at which they fade, the accelerating rate at which we're being summoned here.
Anyway, I'll work it out as soon as possible. For now, I feel that you should be aware.
We can inform the others in due time. At the moment, though, they have this right to think about. And so do you. Look forth. As the stars above begin to shine, Volfred's words begin to sink in. It seems you have a limited number of chances remain to liberate your companions, including this one now. Oh, that's just a bit of pressure in there that I didn't really need. Yeah, no Titan stars this time.
Congratulations, reader. It would appear the rites are drawing to a close. Doubtless the doing of that Orlek in all his bitter spite.
Wow, you're so salty about that.
Exiles have another chance at freedom here upon the fall of Solium.
There's Tariq in all his glory.
Dissidents, your adversaries. They fought so very bravely for this moment. Whichever side prevails soon shall send one of its own into the warm embrace of civilization.
The pyres burn, each of the triumvirants is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, each of the triumvirants is present and prepared.
Then, anointed one of the dissidents, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Oh, here we go. Barker bursts out from some hidden corner, laughing as he paws at his mask. A real pleasure to be here, mates, truly. Barker Ashpaws. Call me Barker though, alright? By the by, it was a real pisser getting here, you know.
Begging your pardon, Barker Ashpaws, you lastly speak upon the summit of the sacred mountain?
Oh my, so terribly sorry to offend you there, lassie. I forgot we got the stars up above there making me watch me language. Now, let's get one thing straight, lassie. I don't give a bother for your fucking sacred mountain, so you take it and you shove it. Me and my pack was the other last, you got that? The other side ain't any better than this one. I ain't interested in your freedom. But just the same, we're gonna get it. Take them those little wee babies there, so antsy for it. You hear that, you Nightwings? You better have a good fight here, I ain't gonna be happy, you understand? Then he shoves his mask back on. Right, come on then, let's hurry up and get this damn thing started. As for you, Nightwings, you bring darkness with you. What have you wrought upon the stars?
Celeste, please, we do not know what is amiss here. The Nightwings have come only to see that the liberation is carried out.
Indeed. Then make your choice, Nightwings. Who among you is to be anointed here?
Who shall return to glory?
Well, for some reason Headwind's now not. But I guess he has to be level 4. Huh. I guess it will be Rookie, finally. But we will commence this liberation right at the start of the next episode, because otherwise it's going to run a bit over long. So thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. If you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.